Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Baltimore Orioles are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Kyle Bradish. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up.
And a pitch. Jace Peterson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. To the right side, Madrigal. In plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
So up next, Connor Capel. Swings through that one. 0-1. Bradish, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
One gone, runner at first. This is J.J. Bleday. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Over to first, and he's saved. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Capel stands at first with 1 out. Next offering misses. 2-0. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Slides, but he can't come up with it. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So here's Brown at the plate. Drove in both of their runs last night. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one fouled off. The pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Soderstrom. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Funny, nice play.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now here is Seth Beer. Pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one missing inside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one hit to right. Hayes has it sized up. And that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer as the A's are on top. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill in this one, Kyle Muller. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel, difference between the bullpen out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to open.
And now the lefty. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson had the day off yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Grounder might be 2. The flip, Diaz tossed to second, and they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Here's a high chopper. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Now 1-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Next pitch is outside. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here's a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Got him. And 1 out now. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Kevin Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, no strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Kicks and deals. There's the strike. That one 95 to finish him off.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and that'll end the A's, but they lead at 3-0. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Off the mark there. 3-0. And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Next offering is in for a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
0-2 now.
Oh. 1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
The pitch. And now 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bellinger on second. Mullins at first with no outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brown tracks it down for the out.
Batting seven, the catcher, John Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Flips to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the A's 3 and the Orioles nothing. On to the third inning. Now it's Jace Peterson.
The right fielder,
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Just missed. Peterson measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. That misses off the outside edge. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down.
the center fielder, number 1, Connor
Capel getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
2-0.
Ball on 3-0.
Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. Singled and scored his first time. That just misses. And that is ball 1. Bleday getting to start in left. Hitting third in the lineup. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
kicks and fires. In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And the righty deals. And that's too high.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And here it comes. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's got it. There's two away.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman,
Seth Brown up next for the A's. He's already homered in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins pulls it in on the run. The A's strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. There's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The wind and the pitch. And that just misses.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. And that's ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Pitch out, but no action. The next offering misses, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike. And a pitch. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in standing. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. On to Brown, it's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. That misses. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
He goes down looking. 1 left for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Beer swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering is in for a strike. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Squeezes it, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Aledmys Diaz now went down on strikes his first time through.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
First offering misses the mark. Righty delivers upstairs. 2-2 now. In the air, left field. Mountcastle drops steps, heads back on it. That is the inning. And 1-2-3 go the A's, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the fourth, now the left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
The left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Muller back to work. That's a strike. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across. And a quick out, number one. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He reached on a walk his first time.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And takes low for ball one. Now one missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's off the top of the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One out, runner at second. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Brown. And they get Mullins for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the right fielder, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. And that one hammered way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And the Orioles leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Kevin Smith. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Madrigal has this one sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Foul ball. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins hauls it in, and there's two away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Jace Peterson up next for the A's.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Ball one, no strikes. And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strike.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first, and that is that. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Orioles, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses. Ball one.
You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Peterson on his way over, makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Jorge Mateo now.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
the batter, number 7, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Ball to strike. Good eye right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one lifted to left. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to
Keegan Aiken gets handed the rock out of the pen. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 45, Keegan Aiken.
Digging in for Oakland, Connor Capel.
The center fielder,
Capel, 26 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
The pitch.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one misses in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering in the dirt, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Action in the pen down there. Frankie Montas is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Loaisiga warming up as well. And he deals. And a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Brown stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That's down and in. That one's in there. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Soderstrom. Just missed. Soderstrom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Brown off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. Next up for the A's, Seth Beer. And a base hit up the middle. Brown headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. First pitch, not close. And a strike on the outside edge. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. High fly ball out into left center field. Mountcastle under it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Athletics 4 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Adley Rutschman.
The first baseman,
Muller back to work. That one ripped, and that's just foul. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That clips the corner. Peterson racing over to make the catch.
third baseman, number 2,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And now 2-2. The next pitch misses, and the count is filled up. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And it's 1-1. Good eye right there. Next offering upstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Muller maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Frankie Montas.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in, Kevin Smith. The wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1 low.
1-0.
And that's outside. Gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that. Smith gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next offering misses. 2-1. Montas a move to first. Smith gets back easily. And the righty deals. And fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Next pitch is popped up. Magical makes the play. 1 down.
The right fielder,
Jace Peterson up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Montas a move to first. And he's back safely. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K. Connor Capel up next for the A's. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch just misses. Now one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. One left for Oakland as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Pitching change here. Domingo Acevedo.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. Ball one there. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strike.
Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Here's a 2-1. And it's fouled away. Two now. Stays alive. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The right fielder, number 21,
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swing and a foul straight back. Right-handed reliever. Strike 2. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Richard Lovelady preparing to come on if needed. And the 0-2. Out to short, Diaz. To first, and there are 2 outs.
now batting, the catcher, Shaw.
Now it's Tom Murphy. First offering misses the mark. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And that's too high. And a good eye there. 3-1 now. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Murphy off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Brown gets under it. He makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Number 33, J.J. Bleday.
And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering is down low. Righty delivers. The punch out there, and 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. That one drilled left field, and foul ball. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. just off the outside edge. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand one, but they lead it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Richard Lovelady. On for his 20th appearance of the year. The batter now, Nick Madrigal.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On the ground. Throw on to Brown. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Number 35.
So the batting order turns over, and into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he deals. And that one off the outside edge.
1-1.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Two now.
That's the ball. Cancel.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. In the air, center field. Rutschman retired. And there's 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2.
Next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next pitch is outside. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw on to Brown. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And they trail it 4-1. Number 78 will take over here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Aledmys Diaz now. The pitch. Slapped foul. Bounced out to short. Mateo. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 4, Kevin Smith.
Now the third baseman, Kevin Smith. And there's a base hit to left.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy. And the first offering is not close. At the belt and fires. Outside. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. They say it went. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Jace Peterson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Smith over at second. Muncy at first. One gone. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
So up next, Connor Capel, 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Bases loaded, 1 away. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1. The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Next offering misses. 2-2. Just off the outside edge. (3-2) now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out. Bases full. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Lede, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Right side, Madrigal slings to first, and that is that. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Athletics 4 and the Orioles 1. Shintaro Fujinami gets the ball now.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
11, Shintaro Fujinami.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. He's already homered here in this one. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, T.J. Friedel. The pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Scoops it up barehanded, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. Fujinami, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. Fakes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. First offering misses badly for ball one.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Here comes a pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. And a strike. And now it's filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now the right fielder, Austin Hayes. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 1-0. Out in front and foul to the left side. One out. Runners at first and second.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Quickly to second for one. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
4-1 the final here today. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.